Um, Greetings and salutations. This is Pandora the Eclectic, and I got a few things to say to a person by the name down below. I don't want to say her name because it makes me curse. And you know what happens when I curse. It also makes me do some other bodily functions of which I don't really want to show here on the internet, but I will do my best to force my saying. So, to say it. Leigh Alexander. Oh, good. Practicing good. As I am vomiting and... Okay. Sorry, but... Okay. Okay. Let's carry on with the video. Anyways, I think for the sake of this video, just to keep it down to as long as I feel comfortable talking about this woman. Anyways, I'm going to talk about where I found out about her. I think that was... Oh, yes, no, actually, I just recently watched Sargon Arcade. Sargon Arcade. Please forgive me for mispronouncing your name. It's spelled Sargon space of space arcade AKAD. Recently did a video about, for lack of a better word in this case, LA. Well, now associated with the funnest place on earth. That's in my opinion. Decided to do a expose all of what hashtag Gamergate is. And let's just say, if I thought I have not seen a person double talk as well as this. Okay, just for reference for people who've been watching my channel and have not, and just recently subscribed. As you see, I've got 138. Thank you. However, I have this bit of a thing where if I don't, especially if I don't like a certain kind of woman, and let's just put it this way. Right now, Leigh, I don't know much about you, but you're gonna start out with the word witch, okay? Just because there's no better word for you right now. You know, you're not a woman, you're not a lady, that's for damn sure. And no, I don't care what people say. Yes, sweetie, you do have thunder thighs. And I'm saying that as a woman with thunder thighs. But at least I'm trying to lose weight. Pardon my language. Don't really care if you're a feminist and you're one of these radical feminists that support Leigh. Fuck you. Leave whatever you want to say in the comments below. I'm sure you're going to say, oh, this nigger bitch, or blah blah blah. Don't care. This woman is a liar. A big, fat, fucking liar. I am tired. All I can say is I am tired of game journalists like this particular person who doesn't know what's going on at all, apparently, of how Gamergate is, and doesn't seem to understand what the fuck is going on. Now, all I can say is I feel sympathetic on the. Don't get me wrong. Let's put it this way. I in no way, shape, or form play video games, but I feel for the guys who play Gamergate because it's like anything I enjoy. I hate when stupid people go in with their own personal agendas, try to censor, make sure, oh, certain things are this way, or they try to make everything all stupid and dumb, or at least more retarded than it already was. I mean, I don't play video games, but here's how I look at it. Feminists, and especially the ones who are, claim to be gamers and aren't, meaning, okay, fine, we'll let the people who play Angry Birds be gamers, but here's how I look at it. Do you play World of Warcraft? Okay, then you can be a gamer. Let's see. Oh yes, Crash, what was it? Grand Theft Auto. You're a gamer! I would also include, yeah, in fact, here's a better example. I think that Harry Potter game that I got for Christmas, it's Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Yeah, I don't play it that often because it's really difficult. Anyone who can help me with it, leave a comment down below, please. It was most appreciated. But, yeah, that's a video game. The Wii games, yeah, to a lesser extent. Let's put it this way. I will give the people who play the iPad games that because, I guess just because you don't use you don't use a controller or something like that doesn't necessarily mean you're not. But to me, I still feel like, no, you're not a gamer. Also, here's my problem with it. Here's another thing I have with these, I'm going to say pseudo-feminists because I think most feminists are aware of the fact that there are women who play video games already. We don't need more female game characters. We probably have had more than enough. It's just that the games didn't do well, and you all, probably back in the 80s, thought it was like totally uncool, and now want to play. Because you're stupid. That's just all to it. I'm sorry, but that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, these idiots, sitting through watching his video, and again, I think SOA, I'm going to say that. Don't confuse him with Sons of Anarchy, even though I think they're both equally cool in that way. I don't watch the show, but I do put them both on epic level of awesomeness. But, watching that video frustrated me to this point because I've had to deal with stupid people who do not understand, apparently, nobody so far, as of late, has been doing anything to keep women from doing what they want to do, and I'm getting fucking tired of feminists who spread this sort of bullshit just for the sake of frightening women to think, oh, you're sexist, you're not being fair, da-da-da, because they're not doing that. That shit isn't even going on, okay? It's like the rape jokes. Or if there's a rape joke t-shirt, I think there's something like struggle with a cut, rape is just a struggle with a cuddle with, which to me, well, by technicality it is. If you can be raped by your hubby, then yeah, I think you could probably argue that unless you, I don't know, said it was okay for you to hug him, then yeah, I think by all means, yeah, rape is a struggle with a cuddle. It's gotten down to that point, motherfuckers. Sorry, but it really has. But yeah, this is just something I'm tired of with feminists. And that's the thing. We got this is what I hate about the whole situation. You have the pseudo-feminists being like these game journalists who are just blah 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 blah, who say, we're not spreading the agenda. Yes, the fuck you are, bitch. You are spreading the agenda. You know, there's no reason for us to have a female character other than, well, what if the girls want to play? Well, you know something, bitch? Maybe it's just me, but I just read a book that has a main character that's a boy, by the way. And you know something? I wasn't one little bit offended. The only thing I hate about it is it's a boy, it's a kid and a horse. As a child, I just never understood the whole kid and the horse thing. I don't know. It's even with little girls. See, even little girls tend to irritate me because it's like, why the fuck would you want an animal that you're gonna have to clean up all the time after? And as pretty as they are, they get big. You know, it's not like My Little Pony. They might, you know, motherfuckers. These things get bigger, and they're not magical, and they don't clean up after themselves magically. So yeah, that's how I look at it. Also, I get tired of the sanitization of video games. Oh my god. But that's for another thing. I'm going to save my censorship rant for another video because I do feel like that needs a good old stab again. But yeah, after watching this video, I've dealt with people like this. In fact, I think we were watching something. Yeah, it wasn't yes, it was Queen Latifah. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're black. Don't care if you're white. Fuck you. If you're gonna go spreading the feminist agenda just because you think there isn't enough female characters and everything, because most of the time you find out there's probably been more than enough female characters in like every single fucking game ever made. Because I'm sorry, motherfuckers. Believe it or not, there have been things for women probably since the beginning of time. It's just that, you know something? You guys just didn't bother to look. You're either too lazy or too stupid, which is what it's getting down to. Probably too stupid is starting to be answered because lazy, I can forgive. Stupidity, I'm getting sick and tired of. Okay? Also, if you want there to be more female characters, why don't you just do us all a favor and just make your own goddamn games? I mean, I know we're talking about games journalists, but that doesn't mean she's a games developer. You understand? Um, it doesn't mean she isn't either, but whatever. But yeah, when somehow she was going on about like, well, they're not starting to make games for girls. Motherfucker, why the hell? Okay, first thing is, why is that even a revelation to women? There have been video games for women since the beginning of, well, video games. There have always been. Check it out. They haven't just started. There have always been. So, yeah, apparently these are not gamers at all. You're not a gamer. You're just figuring it out. In 2014, since video games, I think, have been around since 1970, maybe 80s. Yeah, late 70s or something like that. Then you're retarded. Okay? I mean, the thing is, I do play a wide assortment of games. However, here's my thing. I don't necessarily count Angry Birds because the kind of games you're playing now, we don't care about you guys do not care about your score levels. That's not the important part. You're all working together to, you know, team building. Awesome. You know, that's the thing. That's not the word you call yourself, especially if you didn't know about this to begin with. They haven't just started doing this stuff. They've been doing it since the inception. It's the various section. So yeah, I just wish it would stop. I mean, I didn't mean for this video to go over 15 minutes. Sorry, but it's something that fucking pisses me off. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and may Leigh Alexander go rotten hell. So there. And please, my dear ladies and gentlemen, keep it frosty.